I wanted to do a quick review of the DJI Pocket 2 Creator Combo. I've had it since April/May, so I've had it for about 4 to 5 months now. Since getting it, I've used it for all of my videos. I used my iPhone before that, but now I've used the DJI Pocket 2. And I wanted to review it based on the things that I've noticed that I really liked, that are really great, things that I didn't like, things that I've learned and then I'm still learning, so you can decide if you want to buy the Pocket 2 or the Pocket 3 or a totally different camera. I want to start this off by saying that I'm not a professional video maker. I'm not a professional in any way. I'm an amateur. I'm a random person on YouTube who decided to film different parts of her life and get herself out there. I'm not in any way a professional. I'm not comfortable with some of the terms like white balance and stuff like that. I also don't know how to fix some problem like lighting that somehow messes up my video or the quality. I'm not great at that, so I'm trying, but I'm not a professional and I don't want you to think that I am, because I'm not, obviously. I'm going to start with the negative things. This can be about the DJI itself, but also about how I specifically use it and what I don't like about it. First thing, the camera has an overheating problem. I've noticed that whenever I film long videos or long shots, such as this sit down and talking to you guys video, it overheats fairly quickly. Like after a good 8 or 10 minutes, I've noticed that the camera gets really hot. And there has been a point where I've gotten concerned at how hot it is. But apparently, according to the website, it's all normal because it has to process a big amount of data in such a short time. And there's supposed to be some cooling system thingy in the camera that distributes the heat evenly. So it's supposed to be normal, but it's still a negative thing for me because I get concerned and I get scared that I'm gonna accidentally break or something is going to go wrong with my videos or the footage that I shot. So it's still a negative thing for me. The second thing is the cover. This is the cover of the DJI. This is where you put your camera in. It has like a small bud right on top here with a soft surface for your camera. I love this thing, don't get me wrong, but I use the DJI with the do-it-all handle, and if I want to put it all in the cover, it's not big enough and my camera ends up being here instead of here. And that kind of sucks because I constantly have to take the do-it-all handle off of the camera so I can put it in a cover, because I do want to protect it, but it kind of sucks that it's not big enough or just a little bit bigger so that it all fits. Third thing is that the battery life is not always optimal. Like right now, I fully charge it before I even started filming this video. If I don't, I'm scared I'm gonna run out of battery and I'm gonna have to stop filming or to charge it for a couple of hours or an hour so I can film again. I like to record small clips sometimes, or short clips from 10 seconds to 20 seconds, and if I constantly have to turn my camera on and off and film and then turn it off again, I feel like the battery just dies very quickly. That's why, as I said, I like to make sure that my camera is fully charged before I even start shooting videos. According to the website, it's supposed to be able to shoot 140 minutes, so more than 2 hours, but that's not when you're recording in 4K or 60 frames per second, so it's a little different. The fourth thing, and I think this was just a one-time thing, but it annoyed me so much, is this tripod mount is what you usually put on the DJI, and then you can actually fit it into the cover. Before I used the do-it-all handle, I put on this tripod mount, and one day I was not able to get it off. I hurt my fingers trying to get it off. Like I could feel them the next day, and I actually had to do it while putting a knife around and inside the little hole that I made. I was scared that I was gonna screw up this camera and it was gonna be broken, but it's fine. It turned out okay, but that half an hour of my life was so freaking annoying, and I just had to take a lot, and I mean a lot of deep breaths just to get over the fact that I wasn't able to get it off. So that's the thing I actually hated the most, and if that's the worst thing about it, then honestly this camera sounds really good, but it annoyed me a lot. The last thing that is a little inconvenient for me is how small the screen is. So right now I'm looking at the camera, obviously, because I'm talking to you guys, but underneath is a screen, and it's actually really small. So I'm sorry if I keep looking like a little bit below the camera. It's because I'm trying to check if I'm in focus, if everything's all right, if you can see too much of the trash laying around. Of course, I knew this when I bought it because that's one of the things that it's just so small and so convenient, but sometimes it's a little bit inconvenient, especially if you're filming a shot far away or with your back to the camera. You can't really see if you have the right angle or anything, but apparently there's a solution for that. And with that, I'm gonna get into the positive things and all the things that I like about this camera. Okay, so what I mean is you can connect the DJI to your phone. You can just see on your phone what exactly you're filming, and it's a lot easier just because it's a bigger screen. It's actually a thing that I recently discovered, and I'm excited about it because I want to try different angles and see if I can make my videos and the quality a lot better, but I'm still getting used to trying all of that out. The second thing that I really like about it is that it's extremely small. Like, I know I just said that the small screen is inconvenient sometimes, but it's also convenient that it's not a big ass camera in your face. Like, this is a lot less intimidating to talk to than a big camera that's just right over here and makes me a little bit scared, to be honest. But also in public, it's a lot more subtle and not as, if you know what I mean. It's also just nice to be able to take this with you in your bag, and it does not take up a lot of space. It's literally this and maybe like the tripod mount if you have that. That's it. That's literally it, and it's so nice. Another thing I really like is that the quality is actually really great. I'm used to shooting with my phone, which is an SE, and I think my phone is about 4 years old, so the quality not that great. I actually filmed my unboxing video on this iPhone, and if I look back at it, it's not that great, but it's fine. But I definitely noticed how much better the quality is in this camera. So I think this is a really big upgrade. Also, the fact that you can shoot videos in 4K and 60 frames per second with something so small is incredible to me. The fourth thing that I really like is the fact that the camera is mounted on a gimbal with 3-axis image stabilization, if I'm correct, and that makes your footage smooth, shake-free, and also more stable, which is nice, especially if you're into active things such as walking or running and you don't want shaky footage. Literally, this is perfect because it stabilizes everything. The fifth thing is I bought the creator combo, so not just the Pocket 2, I bought the creator combo, which has a lot of other accessories in it, such as the do-it-all handle, but also the wireless microphone, a tripod mount, and also a wide angle lens that I usually use whenever I'm outside to just get more nature into the shot. I personally think that this creator combo is worth it. I think it would kind of suck if you had to buy all of the other accessories that you might want or you might need if you had to buy them all separately. And I especially think it's worth it just because of those accessories that I just named. So the microphone, the tripod mount, the do-it-all handle, and the wide angle lens, but also the phone adapters and stuff. The thing that I use the most from the creator combo is the do-it-all handle. Obviously the name says it all. You can charge it, you can put it on a tripod and all that stuff. So I think it's really useful, and most of the time I just keep it on because it's a lot easier to take it with me and then put the tripod mount on it, and then it's just ready to go. Also, the microphone makes the sound quality a lot better. The last thing that I like is something that I haven't used a lot, or that I've recently started using a little bit, but I'm still getting used to it, and that is the app. So it has a lot of great things, like for example, right here you can see that it has shot guides, so you can pick out something you want, for example food, and then it shows you a video. For example, this says afternoon tea, and then it shows a shot list of everything they film to get this cute little video. And I think it's really cute that they have that. There's a whole ass shot list that they just made for you, which I think is really cute, and you can obviously see what applies to you and see what you can do with it. But I think it's nice that they show it. You also have the possibility ability to edit on this app, so you can make a one-tap edit, but you can also use a template to get into editing. I haven't used app a lot, and neither have I used a template, but I think I want to use them more, especially when I'm traveling, to see if I like it, if I'm good at it, if it's something that helps me make my videos better, or if it's something that I'd rather just leave in the app. Overall, I think this is a great camera for beginners, for vloggers, for anyone that wants to do something subtle, or for people that just want something simple. You can track things within your shots. Like, I could be tracking my face right now, move side to side, and it will follow me, but I don't use that because I don't like how fast it goes. But you can also put that slower. I've learned that 3 days ago, I think. You can film horizontally, as I'm filming right now. You can film vertically. If you follow some YouTube tutorials, it's really easy to get the hang of it and just use it throughout your day. You can do whatever you want with this information. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to use it however you see fit. If you like this review, please make sure to leave a comment, like it, subscribe, whatever you want, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!